How we doing, folks? Well, it's heading to be the second week of August now. It's finally dry enough to get in this wet spot on the hill here, so that means I gotta knock down all these miserable heavy weeds that the farmer can't get at with his big equipment. Did this last year on the Allis, so now we're doing it again for this year. So hang on for the ride. I might have to kind of let the camera hang for a bit, so hang in there. Here we go. I'll see if I can show you the mower. Some miserable stuff. I'm not as early getting it done as I was last year, but it's been so wet I couldn't get up in here. The tractor barely wants to do it in low gear. The brush hog is doing a good job chopping it all up. Looks like he got a little closer with the hay field this year than last year. I'm sure he's probably going to try to do some second cutting, so I don't want to get over in there with my wheels if I can help it. Certainly not with the brush hog. See how it goes. The Allis D14 overheated on me the other day. I'm not sure why. It seemed to be working earlier today okay and yesterday okay. But we'll have to keep an eye on it. We're still managing to chop down that stuff. I don't know if I can go up that back road or not. I'm going to give it a try. Hang on, I'll come back to you when I'm there. Okay, well, I managed to get in here with the brush hog. I still have it on as high as it can go. I'll probably have to drop it down a little bit. I don't want to go too low because I don't know if I'm going to have any rocks that pushed up during the winter or not. But we'll drop her down a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. Hold her maybe right about there, about halfway. I think that's the way I did it last year, so we'll see what we get. Here we go. Still in low gear. Haven't been on this road since I mowed it last year, so I don't know if we've got any kind of branches to deal with or new rocks that came up. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's always an adventure. So far, it looks like we're doing okay. Whoa! Well, that could have been a problem. I was watching the brush hog with the camera, and I almost drove over this. Well, I did drive over the log with the front wheels. I'm going to have to back up a little bit and move it out of the way, so I'll be back to you. Okay, I'm back. Got it all moved. Nothing major. It was rotted. That's why it fell across. But it scared me because I wasn't paying attention. I was looking back at the camera to make sure I was getting good pictures of the brush hog. So I better pay attention to what's ahead of me for the rest of the trip. So hang in there. On our way back through, I'll show you more of the brush hog because I'll be sure that the path is clear. Here we go again. Oh, I guess it helps if I put it in gear too. There we go. Alright, we're set. width so the brush hog this path. Oh, there's another small stick, but I'm not worried about the small ones. It's those big ones that are the trouble. Through this wild jungle again. Still so far so good though, except for that one log. As you can see, everything's really grown up here. It's going to be a number of years till the trees really fill in this hillside again though. But I knew that was going to be the case when I had them cut. But the critters love all this cover, especially the smaller ones. Lots and lots of places to hide. Lots of multiflora rose. Just taking over the place again. Give it more gas. One of the drawbacks with this old tractor, the gas throttle lever tends to creep a little bit. I have to keep pushing it all the way down when I need the extra power. It's the difference from this Allis from the old Farmall Super C I had growing up. That one, the throttle was on notches. So I didn't have to worry about the RPMs changing. They were kind of locked in. But you can see this one's creeping back down a little bit again. I guess it's like spring loaded or tension loaded. You Allis guys know more about than I do. I just know usually when I'm mowing or using the tractor, it takes two hands. One to steer and one to always be keeping the throttle where I want it. Not a major problem, but just a slight irritation. Yeah, that those rose bushes are everywhere. Chop down what I can on them, but man, they are tough to get rid of. Do I dare look back again, or am I going to hit another branch? We'll give it a quick look. Alright, we're good. Still seem to be doing alright here. Oh, we got it. Whoop. Spoke too soon. Another tree over. Hang on, I gotta back it up and move this out of the way. It's just big enough I don't want to screw up the brush hog. I'll come back. Okay, we're ready to go again. I should have maybe brought my back box and my chainsaw and run through here with the tractor before I brought the brush hog up. But if I don't run into too much more or too much bigger, I'll be alright. But let's see. So I can't really see what's on the screen. I hope it's not too bad. I'll look back again. This looks like a lower spot up here where I can. And you can see we're still, oops. Oh, this is a problem trying to film backwards. I'm trying to figure out a way to get a rear view mirror on here. Obviously there was no original equipment, but I have to rig something up because I need to be able to see behind me without always having to turn my head. Obviously the newer tractors all have those, but maybe I can figure something out. Maybe I can fit something on a fender, or I don't know yet. See what I can do. That way, if I'm filming this, all I have to do is shoot the camera into the mirror and you can see what's behind. At any rate, you're getting a chance to see the nice trip through the woods. Now we're almost up to where the road comes down from the hill. So hang in there. Like I said, coming back down, it'll be easier to... Oh, look at that deer trail running right through there. That's getting well used. Oh, here's another branch, but it doesn't look too big. This will be all right. All right, I'm coming up to the field road. I'm going to have to cut out till it takes 3 hands to get everything to get up on there. I'll be back. Okay, we're going up the road, field road, up to the hill. No problem so far. Have to see how high the grass is up here around the top of the hill by my crosses. If it's high enough, I'll just mow it while I'm here. If not, just go up and turn around. The center of this road earlier with my Cub Cadet. I just came up here and did it when the brush hog was down. It's a beautiful day though today. It's about, maybe 80 degrees, upper 70s. Not much humidity. We're supposed to have a few nice days like this. It's a nice break to all the really hot weather we had. And it actually is dry, it's starting to dry out. Nothing serious yet, but just got maybe 1/3 of an inch of rain over the last 3 or 4 days with passing showers. And there you can see out over the valley the dappled shade of the clouds on parts of the valley. Farmer's got a few weeds going on in his hay field. Not too bad. I know he sprayed it. Pretty sure he put nitrogen on after the first cutting. The problem was that field that he did over there, the neighbor's field, the lawyer's field. Those are supposed to be soybeans, but they don't look very healthy. I don't know what happened there. At any rate, yeah, he may get a second cutting out of this by the end of the month or early September maybe. I don't know. It depends on the weather. Alright, here we are up at the top. Yeah, I think I'll run this off. I can go drop the hog all the way down and go into second gear. Alright, I'll just film while I'm doing that for a bit. First we'll drop her down. Sorry. Alright, from first to second. Here we go. Yeah, it's not real high because it's just been a couple weeks since I mowed it. So I'll knock it off while I'm here. It doesn't take as long with the brush hog as it does with the Cub Cadet mower. And I won't take you through all of it. I'll just take you a turn, a round or two, and then I'll pick you up when we're on our way back down the trail. Alright, sorry about jiggling the camera so much. I'll come back to you. Alright, sorry about the seasick camera movement on top of the hill. We're back on the trail. We're getting ready to go back down, so I'll shoot for a while. And like I said, maybe on the way back I can do more with the brush hog, because I sort of know where I'm going better and know I don't have to run into any trees. I'll try to handhold the camera without a strap on my neck, see if that helps. Alright, here we go. And full power, we're off. I don't have the brush hog all the way down. Not maybe about halfway. It's enough to get the worst of these weeds knocked down. And bumping, but not too bad. Like I said, with this pathway, I get this stuff mowed and know that there are no trees across. For emergencies, I can get up here with a four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, either the Mercedes or the pickup truck. So that's all that I really need. Otherwise, I wouldn't use this pathway much at all. Maybe during hunting season if I didn't feel like walking down the road. Might give me a little, well, no, that wouldn't matter. I was thinking it might give me a clearer shot for deer from my tree stand, which is over in through the trees there about 75 yards. But I forgot, yeah. Gun season, the weeds are all dead by then anyhow. So it's usually pretty open through here. As long as I get above the briar bushes, I've got good visibility through the woods here to see what's moving. moving that area over in there. I've had the tree stand down in 2 different spots. Had to move it after they were going to cut the timber, but it was nearby where I have it now. So over the course of, I don't know, 5-6 years maybe, I've shot 3 8-point buck from that area over in there, coming down through this valley or up along near my tree stand. They're heading through here, maybe heading to the hill. The one wasn't huge, the other two were good size. And I have a few other spots where I hunt, but that's a good one. Lots and lots of doe go through there. Of course, I usually wait till the very end of hunting season if I haven't gotten a buck to go after a doe, just so we have meat for the freezer. I do have a good butcher, a farmer, has a small butcher shop not too far from here. He does a good job in processing, including he makes the most incredible venison bacon. You wouldn't believe it, but man, is that stuff good. It's more of the consistency of not quite beef jerky and not quite turkey bacon as far as how it chews and tastes, or you know, the texture of the meat. It has a really good flavor. I don't know what all he adds to it. And of course it's less fatty than pork bacon. Another privilege of living out in the country. Okay, I'm coming to the end now. I got to get working on the rest of those high weeds. So I will come back to you. Well, my apologies, folks. I would love to have shown you, filmed me. I can't talk. Would love to have filmed for you me mowing all these heavy weeds down, but as you can see, the angle here is basically triangular in this corner, and it was a lot of tight turns and a lot of maneuvering, so I needed 2 hands basically the whole time. I really couldn't do much with the camera. But if you remember, when I started into this in this first pass, everything over in here was all weeds that were at least 4 or 5 feet high. And that upper corner there I'd love to get, but other years I did, but I got here earlier in the year because it was drier, and after the first cutting of hay was off, I didn't mind driving out into the field to come around and turn around. It's a little tricky going up the hill like that. You got to be careful. I wasn't going to go up and then back down. That would have been asking for trouble. So I cut as far as I could, going in this kind of direction down around, and there's nothing I can do about that triangle. I'll have to get the weed whacker out if I want to do anything, or let the farmer spray it dead or something, but it's just nothing I can do. But this was a mess again, as usual, and you can see, if you look up through there, you can see the roadway I cut up to get into the woods and came down through. So this job's done for the year again. There's a natural spring at this part of the hill right here, and in the springtime it is just absolute mud. There's no way you're going to get up, or if the summer's wet you can't get in here at all. That's why when the farmer is doing his work, he's coming from over the top. He's not coming up through here. When I was a kid, this opening here is how we used to come up with the farm equipment. You know, tractors, balers, manure spreaders, hay wagons, things like that. And we'd come up through here along here. There was a bit of a field road that kind of went through and then up kind of in the crevice there as it went up through. But again, we had the same problem. We had to wait till things dried out here, or you couldn't get through. It was too muddy. If the ground was frozen in the wintertime, you could haul manure up here, but in the spring it was like, forget it, you'd get stuck here. So you can see it's dried up enough that I can get in here with the tractor. There was no mud or anything. It was good traction, and the vegetation was pretty thick, but at least now it's done for another year. And Allis performed well again. The brush hog did its job, no overheating problems, so I'm thankful. This is 3 years now I've had this old tractor, and 3 years it's helped me to get the work done I've needed to. So again, I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Sorry about all the shaky camera movements. I don't know how to not do that when I'm trying to film behind while I'm driving forward without either crashing or not having you see anything. But hopefully you enjoyed the rest of the film. So hope you enjoy our channel, Country Living on a Shoestring, and well, please subscribe to our channel if you do, or tell your friends to. Thank you.